Yo, yo. It's Big Vike of Magical Box Breaks and Wars. To start off, I just want to say thank you for all you guys and gals who reached out to me during this difficult time. My niece and nephew have been my rocks during this time. I'm truly lucky to be such a huge part of their life, and them being so local to me and seeing them so much. My nephew got us all, the whole family, back into the swing of things by just being super involved with sports and other recreational things, such as music and chorus and all kinds of stuff. And then my niece has been giving me the extra love and cuddles that I need during that time. But just trying to live life like my mom would want us to. Just be happy, always be laughing, greet people, be very generous with your greetings, and be loving and caring and family first. So saying that, we're going to switch up the format of the group. I'm going to start offering 2 boxes at a time and just probably going live broadcast once a week. So tonight for the first box, we got a Dominaria Remastered. And then for the second box, we got a Mystery Booster Retail Edition from 2019. I don't know, where is it? Right here. 2019. With the retail exclusive, the foils. So for each box, we're going to split it in half and have 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Dominaria Remastered, you're going to get 3 packs. Mystery, you're just going to get 2 packs. Well, here we'll just focus on Dom Remastered for now. Highest combined value of cards over $4.98. We're starting at $4.98 so we can get Gamble Borderless in there. We'll win all other mythics, rares, retro, borderless, and cards over $3 from their war. We're hunting them big top 5 mythics. Force of Will, VampTut, Sylvan Library, Urza's Incubator, and Urza. Those are our top 15. Our top 16 are all $15 plus. And there are 45 cards on our $5 and up lists. We are going by TCG MRKT. I have the official list. It was checked just minutes before kickoff. Me, personally, I want to pull a top 16 in each war. Give me a foil, borderless, or retro from the money list. And, of course, I'm always hunting green. Yo, what's up, Frederick? Yeah, it was totally unexpected and shocking, but we are all plugging away and, like I said, doing as best as we can. War 1, Frederick, Bobby, Brandon, Shane, David L., and David Z. I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Frederick won in the last Dominaria Remastered box and Jumpstart. Bobby won the other half of Jumpstart. Shane won in Modern Masters 15. And MH2 number 16 with a leadoff homer. David won the other half of MH2 16, and that was his first victory in the group. I was actually doing some yard work today, too. Some weed whacking. So here's War 1. Frederick, Bobby, Brandon, Shane, David L., and David Z. We will randomize it 7 times. 2, 4, 6. Here comes our order. 7. Frederick leading off, then David Z, then David L. Shane, Bobby, Brandon gets that chance at last pack magic. Frederick, David Z, David L. Shane, Bobby, Brandon. Shane, Bobby, Brandon. I'll just keep what ships up here by your names. Everything else, the bulk, I'll put down here in the corner. Quick drink, put on some protection, make sure everything stays packed fresh, and then we'll get right into it. Oh man, had to weed whack instead of mow because your mower's broken. That's terrible. Put on some protection. Yeah, sorry. Like, yeah, I'm feeling like I'm feeling like a newbie again. I'm feeling so like unprepared and like not sure what to do next. Man, this used to be like second nature to me. Sorry for the extra time tonight, guys. It's not such a well-oiled machine as it was prior to my break. I'm sure I'll catch up quick and get in the flow again. Maybe I won't just be in once a week though. Here we go. First half of the box. First 18. You say patches, Frederick. How big are the patches? Are they like I mean, you could call a patch what? Anything from tiny to acreage, right? There's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ward 2, the little stack will go on top. Ward 1, we got Frederick, Z, L, Shane, Bobby, Brandon. There we go, Frederick, leading off. Who hits our mythics? Who hits our tutors? Oh, yeah, what is this? The back 2, is it? Back. Wait, what is it? Just this back 1? Yeah, we're just going to roll with it like this. We'll get to all that stuff at the back. 15 by 15 is not bad. Here we go, Frederick, leading off. Looking for a lead-off homer. No commons or uncommon ship. But again, as you war winners, if you want a handful of the commons or uncommons, just send me a list and I can pick them out for you and ship them for free. Frederick with a rare. A reclamation. And then a retro dogs. And your retro land. And your kitty cat. David Z. Pack one for you. Yeah, some kind of foil in the back. Borderless rare here. Oh, and there's that 498. That's 45 of 45 on our list. And that's why it's under $5, because I wanted to include that. And David Z hits it to start the scoring. 498. Gamble, Borderless, in pack one. So you hope there's a, like I said, you got some kind of rare behind this too. But gamble, just a one casting cost, search your library for a card, put that card in your hand, and then discard a card at random. Then shuffle. What's the worst that could happen? Sick artwork with that goblin. And a retro manipulator, and then a foil common. And your retro planes. And your goblin token. So David Z and gamble, that's the slowest possible rabbit we could start with. Looking for a top 44 hit now to beat it. David L. Your pack one. Retro something here at your mythic or rare slot. Sneak attack? Oh, and look at that. And then a retro gamble. So that's probably like $4. Or maybe 3, but we'll see. Back-to-back gambles. Borderless and retro. And your retro swamp. And your arena filler. Let me give that a quick look. Retro gamble. $384. And throw it in a top loader or a sleeve. Not a top loader. Shane, pack one for you. Shane with a rare. A Lavamancer. Retro Duress. And your retro forests. And your birdie. Bobby, pack one for you. You got some kind of foil in the back too. Bobby with a rare. Another reclamation. So we hit 2 reclamations in the first 5 packs. Retro recoil. Foil retro black. So give us what? Yawgmoth? No Mercy? Obviously, VampTutor is give us one of them three. No, a Dread Return. I'll give it a look. The old retro foils look awesome, though. I love that they included the old school shooting star and a retro mountain. Dread Return used to be good before it got reprinted a bunch of times. I feel like you say that about a bunch of Magic cards nowadays. Normally 29 cents for retro. Foil is $1.95. Not too bad. A couple bucks. Brandon. Closing out round 1 of War 1. David and Borderless Gamble still holding on to the lead. Brandon. Rare. A Mine. Retro Wild Growth. And a Retro Swamp. So it's still Gamble and David. That was the only hit. Top loader hit in round 1. Frederick, pack 2 for you. Definitely not a comfortable seat, though, for David Z. Frederick with a rare. And Forgotten Ancient. Retro counterspell with like weird print. See this, the edge and this edge. Yeah, and look at around the symbol. Weird looking counterspell there. So yeah, I'll ship that too because it's a little off. Or I know a lot of guys, I'm not really into like misprints and alters and stuff, but a lot of people like them. This is really funky in here. It looks like it's like super blurry looking, right? You see how this is like yellow along this edge and over here, and yeah, around the symbol. And yeah, look at the artist's name, how blurry it is. It's just not my camera. So yeah, I'll throw that in there in the shipping part. And Plains, yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, that retro counterspell was a bit funky looking, huh? Frederick digs it. David Z, looking to put another one on top of Borderless Gamble. Make the seat a little more comfortable. Or give the rabbit a little speed boost. David Z with a retro blue here at our mythic or rare slot. So we're looking for Mystic Remora, Mystical Tutor, Urza. That's your blue. Give us one of them 3, please. No, that just misses it. Time Stretch played for the longest time, and now it's fallen off. Man, a retro mythic, though, misses. Your common and your retro mountain. What is retro Time Stretch at? $4? Time Stretch retro. $4.22. And And that target player takes 2 extra turns after this one for a 10 casting cost. I swear, I just wanted a few extra hours to do my homework, said Petra, the novice chronomancer. Thank you, Lips. Yo, the final boss has arrived. David L. Man, so we've had all these like near misses from that number 45 of 45 on our list, making it even more uncomfortable for David Z. I think you got some kind of foil in the back. Wasn't that David L? Let's see. Mama Vike was amazed that I could do this, and she just like couldn't believe like the love and the support for the group, and that like, yeah, there were so many people interested in Magic still. She just remembers it from when we were like kids back in like the mid 90s, and when it was like tiny, you know, or it was like not like it is now, obviously. So she's like, she had no idea how much it's like just like exploded and how many sets were getting put out. And like, yeah, so she was, like I said, she loved that I was doing this group. So really, yeah, I just, like I said, I've said multiple times, we're just trying to live and be happy because that's what she would want. So where we have David L. with a rare, a Shiv Dragon, a Retro Gladiator, and a foil uncommon, a foil Sarah, and a retro Forest. Yeah, and it's like all the memories and like good thoughts that have been coming in. It's like my mom, just everybody talks about her laughing, just how she was always laughing, she was always upbeat, how like caring and generous she was, and how it was like family first and like extended family. So yeah, we're just like trying to carry on her spirit as she watches down on us. And my nephew was so stoked that Mimi could come to every single event, even when like him and my nephew and niece's events like overlapped. He was so stoked that Mimi could see everybody's event. So again, like, yeah, the kiddos don't even know how much they've done for the family and how much strength they've given us. Shane, pack 2 for you. With a rare, a Gateway, Retro Spirit Link, and a Retro Forest. Bobby. Yeah, my grandmother was the matriarch, and then my mom definitely sort of took over, was just like in the same mold as my grandmother. I feel like they don't make women like that anymore. I definitely haven't found women like my grandmother and my mother. Just like go-getters, and like I said, always taking things good and like problem solving. Bobby, pack 2, rare. A cool looking Borderless Blossom. Great, like, you know, they were great workers, great business people, great mothers, great wives. It's like a lot of the women nowadays can't handle all them responsibilities. And then they ended up being great grandmothers along with like great aunts and everything along the way. And great friends. All the friends that's like reached out to the families. Unbelievable. It's like some people we don't even know. And they're writing us cards about how my mom touched their lives, or like, you know, how she made them feel good. But it was very unexpected and shocking, so that was like the most difficult part. And again, thank you for just like letting me speak about this. It's like been helpful for me just talking about her and the different stuff that we've been going through. Brandon, closing out round 2. You got a bunch of extra stuff here at the end. So you got a retro artifact or land here at your mythic or rare. So it could be Dark Depths for a land. And then your big ones, Urza's Incubator for your artifact. Give us an incubator. Brandon. No, and then a retro gateway. We just hit a regular gateway. What, in the last couple packs? Yeah, 2 packs ago. Brandon with a foil common. A renewed faith. Retro swamp and your squirrel. So it's still Gamble and David Z holding on. Couple rounds into it, the 45 of 45. But man, yeah, definitely not comfortable. There's got to be another hit. Yeah, the ladies of them generations, it's crazy. And just being like attentive and like present at everything. I feel like there's so many absentee parents now, or just like they're constantly like doing something else where they could be supporting their kids in some way. They're on their phone playing, Candy Crush or something. Well, yeah, like I said, being a single male, yeah, definitely. I just need some at times I just need to vent and get it out. Frederick, here it is. Just 1 pack left each. Gamble, can it dodge 5 more packs here? Lots of counter spells in this war. We can definitely throw them into the winner. I mean, I don't want them. Frederick, your last chance here in War 1. Rare. Another Borderless, but it's a rare. Helm of Awakening. Again, these cards, the Borderless are awesome looking, but doesn't get you there, or doesn't even count. And then another funky retro blue. An Impulse. That one's even worse than the counter spell. Look at that one. Again, look at the the yellow on the borders, the funkiness around the set symbol, just the blurriness of the instant and the artist name. I can throw that in too. Yeah, them women were unbelievable. And it was like the whole time they were like always thinking about somebody else, as they were like had tons on their own plate, to take care of, and like that they excelled out as well, taking care of like everything they had to. So David Z, you really want to add to Gamble here, but you're just down to 4 packs here. That can hurt you. So you're definitely looking. You got another foil at the back too, I believe. And there's a Borderless Chainer's Edict. I don't believe I pulled one of them before. It's a cool looking card. Rare. A Glory. And a retro Boon. That thing's funky looking too. Not as funky as the blue ones, but that also has the, and that, yeah, and around the set symbol's okay. But all the writing's blurry. The Invigorating Boon, the Enchantment, and the Artist are all funky. So lots of funky retros. And then a foil rare behind it here for David Z. So can he put another one on the board here? Give us some money. A Sabbath. I don't think it is. And your retro forests. Man. Arcades. Irregular is only normally 9 cents. Foil is 12 cents. Yeah, again, my Lipsky's talking about the men of our generation taught to keep it in and stay strong, but in reality, we have to be there for each other. Yes, and society expects us to have no weak moments. I feel like men in general are like that. But definitely, that's like the part. It's like there's definitely been multiple days where, just my niece asking me, like, how do you feel, Uncle Jake? Really, how do you feel? Tell me. And I just break down, like I get sad sometimes. I just break down and she's grabbing me and like bringing me into her arms, rubbing my hair and back and like comforting me. It's like unbelievable that like, a young girl and like, yeah, she's giving me strength. And again, my nephew, I just can't tell you guys how much strength they've given me throughout this time and like how unbelievable they've been. David L. with a rare. A Cemetery. A Retro Terror. And a Retro Swamp. Man. So David Z and Borderless Gamble just down to these 3 packs. Shane, Bobby, and Brandon that can hurt them. Yes. I remember my grandmother making like 500 raviolis for Thanksgiving and Christmas. From hand. Even the dough, the filling. She would like, yeah, we'd roll them all out, put them in there. We'd like let them dry for a couple days, and then she would freeze them, and then we'd bring them back out for the holidays. And it was like days of work for seriously like what couple hours worth of eating. But it was just for her family and making them happy. So Shane with a retro black here at his mythic or rare spot to end it. So any of these would take the lead. Entomb, No Mercy, Yawgmoth, VampTut. Is it one of them 4? Give us one. No, a Chainer. So man, Gamble again, holding on. And your Retro Island. Just 2 packs left, David Z. But you know how Brandon's going to kill your dreams at the end. Some last pack magic here to open up the comeback or the return to action tour. Bobby, your last pack. Yes, it's still War 1. Yeah, running late with all the talking. And rare, a Spinal Embrace. Look at this. Just down to one pack. And you War 2 participants, unless a Force of Will or Vamp Tutors hit by Brandon, you gotta like what's coming. Like the chances of good stuff coming out in your war. Brandon, chance at last pack magic here. Need anything top 44 hits. So anything else except Gamble Borderless on the money list for some last pack magic here. Rare. Nothing. He's got a foil at the end, I think. That wall is a little funky too. And a foil common. Wow. Talk about one of the most uncomfortable wins I've ever witnessed. David Z hits the number 45 card on our money list in pack 2 and then sweats out the next 13 packs. And it was a bunch of $3 to $5 cards hit. Or 3 to 4, what was it? 4, what was time stretch? 480 or something? Wow, wow, wow. That had to be, yeah, the sweatiest war ever, right? Hitting, like I said, the lowest priced money card on the list in pack 2 of the war and then sweating out the rest. But you got your entry fee covered just with these, right? Yeah, what was this? $3, and then this was $4.20, and this was like, yeah, like close to $5. So say, even if we say $10 for that, another $5 for Gamble. There's your entry fee. And then this is definitely going to be at least another $15-20. So not a big win, but a win nonetheless for David Z. War 2, little stack goes on top. And that's our box. Oh man, homemade matzo ball super lockies. Yeah, oh, cheesecakes, fresh lemon meringue pies. Oh man, yeah, them holidays. Yeah, War 2, Force of Will and a Borderless Toot. War 2, Courtney, Johnny, Matthew, aka the Dirty Dog, Terry, Michael, aka the Final Boss, and Anthony. Recent winnings, just the Final Boss. He pulled last pack magic in the most recent box of MH2 for monster winnings. Couple $100 worth of winnings. War 2. Courtney, Johnny, Dog, Terry, Boss, Anthony. We will randomize it 7 times. Hopefully there's some money that comes out in War 2 and this one isn't a complete bust of a box. 7. And no tutors. 2, 4, 6. Here comes our order. 7. Courtney leading off. Then Final Boss, Anthony, Dirty Dog, Terry, Johnny. Courtney, Boss, Anthony. Dog, Terry, Johnny. War 2, Courtney, Boss, Anthony, Dog, Terry, Johnny. There we go, Courtney, leading off. Yeah, Mystery Retail's right after this. Yeah, you're looking for that seat 2 to stay hot, Michael, for War 2. Courtney. Leading off here. Let's lead off with a mythic. Courtney. Rare. Ooh, there's our toot, though. And the best one. Regular Enlightened. 1537. So that's a nice one to start. 15 plus. Enlightened in pack 1. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an artifact or enchantment card. Reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. Organization is often undervalued, but rarely unjustified, said Frazio, the Royal Archivist. Retro Dread Return. And a foil retro green. Give us a library. A Wild Growth. That's a cool one. We'll see where that plays. Or where that falls. We know Enlightened Tutor is good for Courtney. Foil Retro Wild Growth. Wild Growth Retro is normally 18 cents. Foil is $1.08. And Enlightened Tutor is our number 16 card. It's just them big 5 mythics above it. That is our top rare on from the set. Regular framed Enlightened Tutor. Aristic would be cool, yeah, or a VampTut in that retail box. Final boss. Pack 1 War 2 for you. Looking now, it's just them top mythics are Urza's Incubator, Sylvan Library, VampTut, and Force of Will. Non-foil that can beat it. So you guys are looking to stack top loaders most likely to catch Courtney. Ooh, and then Michael follows up with a mythic right behind Courtney and her Enlightened Tutor. So is this one of them top 5? Give us a library. No, a Kamal. That's a miss from a mythic. Retro Lull. That one's a tad funky too around the set. Your Forest and your Arena Filler. Anthony, pack 1 for you. Yeah, all the Tutors, uncommons. It was crazy. Anthony with a rare. A Sapperling Symbiosis. Funky, another funky retro counter spell. Man. Funky blue retro in this box. Was Vamp always a bump up from the other ones, rarity-wise? Dirty dog. Woof, woof. Pack one for you. Dog with a retro red here. So again, is it only sneak attack? Sneak attack. Yeah, sneak attack's the only red. Give us sneak attack. No, a last chance. So that's another miss from a mythic. There's another retro mythic miss. Another take an extra turn. What is that at? An Ornithopter and a common foil. And your island. Everybody likes some extra turn cards, don't they? Last chance regular is $1.17. Or no, retro is $1.33. Terry, pack one for you. Yeah, it is too much. They're trying to keep up with some aspects of Magic. Too many to keep up with anymore. So there's a couple miss from the Mythic, though. That helps Courtney. Rare. A Helm of Awakening. We hit a Borderless in War 1. Retro Rada. And a Retro Swamp. Johnny. Closing out round 1 of War 2 of Dom Remastered. Johnny with a retro green. Birds of Paradise, Exploration, Worldly Tutor, Sylvan Library. Give us one. An Exploration. Exploration Retro number 27, 844. Johnny. 844 Expla Retro in pack 1. 1 casting cost. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. The first explorers found Argoth, a storehouse of natural wealth, towering forest grown over rich vines of ore. Or veins of ore. Man, I always mispronounce that. Common. And your retro forests. So Courtney hits Enlightened Tutor to lead off, and Johnny hits Exploration Retro to end round 1. Courtney has 1537, and Johnny has 844. Courtney. Pack 2 for you. Retro blue. Mystical Tutor. And then Urza. A mystical. So she adds to the lead, pulls a couple tutors in her first 2 packs. Mystical Retro 656. 1 casting cost. Search your library for an instant or sorcery card, reveal it, then shuffle and put that card on top. The student searches the world for meaning. The master finds worlds of meaning in the search. Common and a foil common. Ooh, Michael's calling the stack of toots for Courtney's fall into a force. So she pulls Enlightened Tutor and Mystical Tutor, and that blue retro's fine. Nothing funky going on with that printing. Final boss. Oh, well, she had 1537 plus 656. Brings her to 2193. Which makes you have to hit a top 9. It's down to just Sylvan libraries, the Vamp Tutors, and the Force of Will, the 3 versions of each. That can beat it single card, non-foil. Final boss, pack 2 for you. Michael with a rare. Azira Aryan. Retro Lions. And a Retro Mountain. Anthony, pack 2 for you. I'd like to see a Vamp Tutor almost over a Force of Will. Borderless Vamp. I guess we already hit a couple Borderless, though, rares. Anthony, Borderless Rada into a rare. Another Cemetery. We also hit one of them in War 1. Retro Squirrel's Nest, which is a little funky. A little bit of yellowing. And a common Borderless Foil Street Wraith. And your Retro Island. Just make sure Street Wraith. That thing's really, that's dropped off because of the printing. Borderless is only 24 cents. Foil is $1.24. Dirty dog. Woof, woof. Pack 2 for you. Dog. Rare. A Shade. Retro Terror. And a Retro Plains. What just happened here? Terry, pack 2 for you. Everybody hunting mythics to take down the couple tutors. You got some kind of borderless in the back, Terry. Is it a mythic or rare? Terry with a rare. Ooh, another tutor, another Enlightened. Borderless is 1477. So that's just second. Regular Enlightened Tutor's 1 spot in front of it by 60 cents. So Terry's 60 cents down. 1477. Enlightened. Borderless in pack 2. So yeah, I'm not going to read, I'll just read the flavor text since it's different. Wisdom is a precious heirloom to be passed down faithfully from each generation to the next. Retro, another funky retro blue. Impulse, real funky. And your mountain. So a couple Enlightened Tutors come out. It's a cool looking one, the Borderless. Johnny, you're at 844. So you need what? 1350, which is a top 19. Yawgmoth, Enlightened Tutored, Urza's Incubator, Sylvan Library, VampTut, Force of Will to take the lead. Closing out round 2. Johnny with a retro white then. Man, imagine if we hit a retro Enlightened Tutor then. What's the white ones? Is it just Enlightened Tutor? Yeah, I think it is. Give us retro Enlightened Tutor now. No. A Divine Sacrament. Retro. Another counterspell. This box has been loaded with counterspells and a couple funky retro counterspells. So going to the final round, it's still Courtney and her 2 tutors at 2193. Terry and Borderless Enlightened at 1477. And Johnny and Retro Exploration at 844. So can Courtney go 3 for 3 here? Imagine if she pulls a VampTut to end it here. Or a VampTut and then a Force of Will beats them, like Michael says. That would be a crazy war. Courtney ending it with a rare. A Borderless Decimate. Awesome looking card with the green and red. It doesn't help. Retro Street Wraith. And a Retro Forest. So you're sticking with your 2 tutors. Regular Enlightened and Retro Mystical. You got 5 packs you got to dodge. Final boss. Your last chance here to pull the Force of Will. Or VampTut. You got some kind of foil in the back. Michael. Final boss with a retro black. Retro Vamp. Yawgmoth would leave him short. Yeah, it's just Vamp can win it. Give us it. No, a Body Snatcher. And a foil common. And your mountain. Oh, and there's a Merit Lage token. So I'll put that to the side in case we hit Dark Depths. I guess this is the second war. So if we don't, it'll just go in there anyway. Anthony, your last shot. You got a foil at the back too, I think. Anthony with a rare. An oversold cemetery. So we hit Woodland Cemetery as well. Retro Thran. And a... Is this foil? No, another retro. I don't know. Maybe you don't. No. I thought you had a foil in there somewhere. Courtney just down to 3 packs. Dirty dog. Oof, oof. Your last shot. And non-foil Borderless Street Wraith. And then a Mythic behind it. So to take the lead, he needs it to be a Sylvan Library, a Vamp Tutor, or a Force of Will. Is this our Force of Will, Lipsky? Give us a good one. Oh! Regular Vamp. 30.95. That takes the lead. Vamp in pack 3. Wow, look at all these tutors. Search your library for a card, then shuffle and put that card on top. You lose 2 life. Just 1 casting cost. Man, that would be an epic war if Johnny had a Force of Will and that was last pack Magic, Michael. And then another funky retro blue, Frantic Search. That one seems to be real funky too. And then an uncommon foil, Fire and Ice. Wow, Dirty Dog. Pulling the Vamp Tutor with just 2 packs to go to take the lead. Terry, you're at 1477. So you need 16. What? 19? 16 plus is 14 and up. So you need a Mythic. You need Urza, Borderless, or Retro. The 3 versions of Incubator, the 3 versions of Library, the 3 versions of Vamp Tutor, and the 3 versions of Force of Will. Do you have one of them to pair with Borderless Enlightened Tutor? Terry, your last shot. Want to see an M? Rare. A Rith. No help. Retro Mindstone. You need to have a foil. Nope. So just down to 1 pack, Dirty Dog. Just Johnny and Exploration. He has 844. So he needs 22. What? 52? Which is a top 9 hit. 3 versions of Sylvan Library, 3 versions of Vamp Tutor, 3 versions of Force of Will for the win. For some sick last pack magic it would be. Come on, let's see an M at the back. Let's give the dog a heavy sweat too. M, give us an M. M, give us an M. Johnny. M. Retro White. Oh, there isn't any Retro White up there. Even Retro Enlightened doesn't get you there. A Retro Glory. Man. Big winnings for the Dirty Dog in War 2. And he hits the Vamp Tutor late to win it. So this was Mystical, Exploration, Borderless, Regular, Vamp. So yeah, big winnings for the Dirty Dog. There you go, dog. Bunch of tutors, exploration. Here's Retro Mystical, Retro Exploration, Borderless and Retro, or Borderless and Regular Enlightened. And then Vamp wins it for you. So what's that? 31. 22 is 53. 61. That's over $75, or right around $75 in just top loaders. So that's 5 times your entry fee right there. Another, like I said, probably 15, 20 bucks from that stuff, maybe more. He's going to have, man, 6 times his entry fee possibly. So the next one up, Mystery Booster. Let me, oh, here, well, yeah, David Z won War 1 with Gamble, Borderless. And that was a bunch of $3 to $5 cards as the next best hits. And Dirty Dog definitely took home the money in the box. Let me get a drink and stuff here. And then, yeah, I'll flip the page for Mystery Retail Edition. So this one's also half box wars. We got 2 wars, 6 seats each, 2 packs per seat. High combined value, cards over $5 wins all of their mythics, rares, retail exclusives, and cards over $3 from their war. Tonight, of course, we're hunting Mana Crypt, which is up over, I think it's around 175 bucks. This list is crazy, so I just have the card's name and the approximate position that it falls in. But by TCG Market, there are 74 cards on our $5 and up list. Our top 10 are all $20 plus. Our top 34 are all $10 plus. And those not lucky enough to win a war tonight will be placed in a randomized drawing for $30 credits. War 1 of Mystery Retail is Frederick's Additional, Shane, Final Boss, David, Sandra, and Dirty Dog. And Dirty Dog now looking to win one in each box. Quick 2 wins. Imagine now if we have sweeps with 2 boxes, if somebody wins all 4, I guess it would be hard considering there's going to be 12-hour rules. And like, yeah, some boxes will fill before you even get a chance to get that chance to sweep the whole box. So I look back the last 5 events for your recent winnings. Frederick won in the last box, well, previous to the one we just did. The last box of Dominaria Remastered and Jumpstart. Shane won in Modern Masters 15 and MH2 number 16 with a leadoff homer. Final Boss won in MH2 17 with Last Pack Magic. And then Dirty Dog just won Dom Remastered War 2. So, War 1 is Frederick, Shane, Boss, David, Sandra, Dog. Big 11 for the random. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here comes our order. 11. Frederick, Boss, Dog, Sandra, David, Shane. Frederick, Boss, Dog. Frederick, Boss Dog, Sandra, David, Shane. Frederick, Boss Dog, Sandra, David, Shane. And yeah, like I said, this money list is ridiculous. So we'll be looking up. Like I said, I have all the card names at play, but we'll look them up live. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ward 2, the little stack will go on top. We'll get one more drink before we start here. And then we'll get right into it. There we go. Frederick leading off War 1. Your uncommons. And a rare. A Sovereign. And retail exclusive. Oh, Treasonous Ogre plays for you. Treasonous is number 57 on our list. Frederick. Forecasting cost for a 2/3. It has the Throne, which would, whenever this creature attacks the player with the most life or tied for the most life, put a 1/1 counter on it. Pay 3 life to add a mountain to your mana pool. Everything comes with a price, especially Revolution, said Grenzo. Yo. What's up, Levi? Dystopia World. Yeah, it's so funny. It's like I call some group members or like some people to do some business, and right away all I have to say is yo, and they're like, oh, hi, Vike. Even if they like don't have my number or don't know me. They know my voice, like you said. So Treasonous, that's a retail exclusive. And it is $6.24. Treasonous Ogre. Market price $6.24. $6.24 for Frederick leading off. Trees Ogre retail exclusive in pack 1. Final boss, pack 1 for you. I hear you, man. Get yourself right and do what you have to do. I appreciate you just tuning in, though, man. Oh, sorry. Man, you had all the extra. I was looking for the uncommons. With a Weathered Wayfarer for Michael. And then your retail exclusive. No. And then another Mimic Vet. So you got a couple rares in there. And your retail exclusive is blue. A Paradox Haze. So that also plays. That's down there, though, too. Where was that? Paradox. Oh, what did I say? Treasonous Ogre was 624. And Paradox Haze. Man, there's so many cards. Ah, and that's number 50. So I think that takes the lead. And that was Michael. And Paradox Haze is 680. So that does take the lead. Paradox Haze, retail exclusive, 680. Retail exclusive in pack 1, and it was 680. Dirty Dog. Oh, let me go over this one. 3 casting costs. Enchant player. At the beginning of enchanted player's first upkeep each turn, that player gets an additional upkeep step after this step. Keep your pace steady through the haze, lest you step on the heels of your future self or trip the self a moment behind you, said Teferi. So a lead change right off the bat. Pack 1 to pack 2. Dirty Dog. Now you're looking for a top 49. Paradox Haze was number 50. And where is these? I should count the before the mythic or rare. Some kind of old artifact. Year of Days for the dog. Another rare. No help. And a retail exclusive white. A Luma Thread Field. No help. Sandra, pack 1 for you. Sandra with another old artifact. A Phyrexian Metamorph. That plays. That's number 46. That's going to take the lead, I think. See if she's got another hit behind it. Another rare. A Pouncer. No help. And a retail exclusive gold. A Fury. No help. But Phyrexian Metamorph. 0/0 for 3, and one of them ones that can pay with either a island or 2 life. You may have Metamorph enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or creature on the battlefield, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Phyrexian Metamorph. Phyrexian, man, the list or the price guide for mystery is ridiculous. Phyrexian MNO Phyrexian Metamorph 737. So that's our new leader. Phyrexian Metamorph. Market price 737. $737. So already 2 lead changes. And that is 737. David, pack one for you. Now we're hunting top 45 and up. David with a rare, a Desolation Twin, and a MysteryRetail blue, a Fate Spinner. No help. Shane closing out round one. And then we just got one pack left each. Short wars here in mystery. Shane with a, wait, doesn't Heavy Arbalast play? I want to say that plays too at the uncommon spot. Heavy, where's Heavy? Yeah, that's number 33, so that's going to take the lead. See if he has something else behind it. He gets a hit at the uncommon slot. Oh, and then he gets a double hit. Then he gets Athreos, God of Passage. So he hits number 33. And Athreos, where was he? He's at 31, so he hits number 31 and 33. That's going to take the lead. And then his retail exclusive, and then another rare. And then a horse. And retail exclusive, green. A rocks. So Heavy Arbalest. What is it? Arbalest is $10.78. He hit two $10 plus cards. 1078 market. $10.78 Heavy Arb. $10.78. And Athreos is $11.37. There's a nice pack. And Athreos, $11.37 market. And $11.37 1137. Also in pack 1. So Arbalest is 3 casting cost. Equipped creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. Equipped creature has tap it. This creature deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Equip it for 4. And then Athreos is, of course, from Born of the Gods. 3 casting cost. It's a 5/4 indestructible. As long as your devotion to white and black is less than 7, it isn't a creature. Whenever another creature you own dies, return it to your hand unless target opponent pays 3 life. So a couple $10 plus for Shane to end round 1. $10.78 and $11.37. Brings him to $22.15. Sandra has $7.37. Michael has $6.80. And Frederick has $6.24. Frederick, you need about $16. Frederick with a Violent Ultimatum. Another rare. A Decree of Justice. You need to hit on your retail exclusive. Black. Bringer of the Black Dawn. You needed a Marrow-Gnar. So no help, Frederick. Final boss. You have $6.80. So you need $15.50 about, or $15.30. $15.36. Michael, final boss with a Sakashima the Imposter. That Sakashima does not help. Another rare. 2-headed giant. So you also need another hit from your retail exclusive. Another red. A ritual. No help. So Shane, you're just down to 3 packs here that can hurt you. Dirty dog. Woof, woof. Black. A Hakon. Another rare. A Courser of Crucifix. Retail red. Guerrilla Tactics. No help. Sandra. You have $7.37. So you need just under $15. An Angelic Destiny. No help. Rare. A Spawning Grounds. Need something from your retail exclusive. Blue. Delay. No help. Just down to one pack here, Shane. Can David make your pack count? A Dark Steel Garrison. No help. Another rare. A Gonti. Need something from your retail exclusive. Green. A Fungasaur. So congrats, Shane. You won War 1. You have a seat in War 2, too. You're looking for the sweep now. The last box of Mystery Retail was swept by Frederick. These Mystery Retail boxes just get sweeps or swept. Shane, looking to add some more money to your winnings here at the end. It's an uncommon. Rare. Cauldron of Souls. And then a retail exclusive Souls Attendant. That plays. And that was down there, though, I think. Where was Souls Attendant? What? I don't see it now. Souls Attendant, retail exclusive. Where the hell is it? I definitely remember writing that down. Is that way up there? Where the hell is it? No, it can't be that high. Let me look. Retail exclusive. Souls Attendant. 602. How come I don't have that on there somewhere? Souls Attendant. What? I swear I wrote that down, but I don't see it now. Souls Attendant. 602. 602. So that brings him to 28-17 for the win. And Souls Attendant's 1 casting cost, 1/1. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you may gain 1 life. In truth, her own faith was gone, trodden in Ulamog's wake. She pantomimed the blessings in the hope that it would inspire others to continue the struggle. But Shane has the high roller boxes hacked. Yeah, he does. His last couple of wins are high roller as well. And like I said, now he's looking for the sweep of this one. And Frederick, Final Boss, Dirty Dog, Sandra, and David will go into our giveaway drawing for some credit after this. And this was Souls Attendant, Ogre, Haze, Metamorph, Arbalest, Athreos. Here you go, Shane. Souls Attendant, retail exclusive. Treasonous Ogre, retail exclusive. Paradox Haze, retail exclusive. Phyrexian Metamorph, Heavy Arbalest, and Athreos. what was it, 28, 29, another 13. It's like $50 in top loaders. Ward 2. Again, is it going to be the money in our box? Is the second half? Ward 2 is Bobby, Johnny, Courtney, Rico, Frederick, and Shane's additional. Recent winnings. Bobby won in Jumpstart. Rico had a leadoff homer in MH2 number 17. And Shane won MH2 16 with a leadoff homer. And he also won half of Modern Masters 15. So War 2, a mystery. Bobby, Johnny, Courtney, Rico, Frederick, Shane. Six, 2, 4, 5. Here comes our order. 6. Bobby leading off. Then Rico, Frederick, Shane, Courtney, and Johnny gets a chance at last pack magic. Bobby, Rico, Frederick. Bobby, Rico, Frederick. Shane, Courtney, Johnny. Get another quick drink. Write down the batting order. Bobby, Rico, Frederick, Shane, Courtney, Johnny. There we go, Bobby leading off. If you were drinking and if you were in it, dystopia, it would be a lot more entertaining. Yeah, I haven't drank in, man, over 20 years now. That was bad news when I drank. Bobby. Rare. A Drana. And a retail exclusive. Burning Inquiry. No help. Rico. Pack one for you. Rico with a red. Knoll Spine Dragon. Another rare. Tempt with Discovery. Retail exclusive. A Shizzo. That plays. That's the best card we pulled so far. Number 27 on our list. Add a swamp to your mana pool or a swamp and tap it. Target legendary creature gains fear until end of turn. Centuries ago, Shizzo was a verdant field of wildflowers. After 891 samurai died in a single battle on its grasses, it became a haunted moor. Uh-oh, low battery on the old iPad. Hopefully we can get through it. Shizzo is $11.89. Shizzo retail exclusive, $11.89. And yeah, all the retail exclusives are foil. $11.89. Shizzo retail exclusive in pack 1. Frederick. So now we're looking for a top 26 to take the lead with a single card. Frederick with a rare, a black market, and a retail exclusive blue, a Zer's Weirdling or Weirding. No help. Shane, pack 1. Oh, a Magus of the Moat. No help. And another rare. A Vigor that plays. Vigor, that's the best hit yet. Number 21 on our list. So Shane jumps in front with Vigor and a retail exclusive. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Let's see what Vigor's at. And I have to go all the way to the bottom of Mystery Booster. Guess I can just flop it. Vigor is $12.97. Vigor $12.97 market price. Vigor is such a sick card. Big 6 casting calls for a 6/6 trample. If damage would be dealt to another creature you control, prevent that damage and put a 1/1 counter on that creature for each 1 damage prevented this way. When Vigor is put into a graveyard from anywhere, shuffle it into its owner's hand. So Shane looking for the sweep. Vigor. What did I say it was? $12.97? Yes, $12.97. Shane. In pack 1. Courtney, your pack 1. So now we're hunting top 26. Or no, top 20. Vigor was 21. Courtney with a rare Approach of the Second Sun and a retail exclusive gold. A Yord Tiller. No help. Johnny closing out round 1 and just 1 pack left each. Johnny. Oh, with an impending disaster. Another rare from EMA. And a Freet, no help. Red, Flamekin Harbinger. So it was Shizzo for Rico at 1189, and Shane's got the lead with Vigor at 1297, going in the final round. Bobby, top 20, looking for Sliver Hive Lord, Carpet of Flowers, Braid of Fire, Dolmen Gate, Triumph of the Hordes, Expropriate, Coat of Arms, Selvala, Torment of Hailfire, Elesh Norn, LotusPetal, Marrow-Gnar, Minimo, Test Protection, Perforos, Recruiter of the Guard, Amulet of Vigor, Demonic Tutor, Rhystic Study, and Mana Crypt. You have one of them here, Bobby. Ooh, there's an altar, so that plays. That's number 54 on our list. You get an extra hit at the uncommon slot. Give us another hit. Another uncommon. And a mythic. Mythic here. Give us a good one. Ooh, that's a good one. Selvala. Where was she? Number 13 on our list. That's a nice one. So Bobby gets Altar and Selvala. And retail exclusive, Noggle Bandits. So Ashnod's Altar is $661. Market price $661. Bobby $661. Ash Altar. And Selvala is gonna take the lead for him. As soon as I get down to the E's. 1705. Selvala. 1705 market price. 1705. 1705 and 661 equals 2366. So Altar is 3 casting costs. Sacrifice a creature, add 2 colorless to your mana pool. If you work at sawing up carcasses, you notice how the joints fit, how the nerves are arrayed, and how the skin peels back, said Ashnod. And Selvala's a big one. Two, 3 for 3 casting cost. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, its controller may draw a card if its power is greater than each other creature's power. For a forest and tap it, you add X mana in any combination of colors to your mana pool where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. So Bobby becomes the rabbit going to the final round. Rico at $11.89. So what are you, about $12 down? Bobby, 5 packs to dodge. Is that the... Yeah, I forgot to put the retail exclusive down here. Rico. Ooh, a LotusPetal here. Where is Oh, that's the best one. That's a number 10 on our list. Is that more than 23 bucks? Oh no, I guess it just has to be more than 12. He took the lead there. Another rare. And a command and a liege retail exclusive. LotusPetal. Is $21.25. There's a $20 plus hit. LotusPetal at a common, $21.25. $21.25. So he had $11.89 plus $21.25. $33.14 he has. LotusPetal, 0 casting costs. Sacrifice it and add mana of any color to your mana pool. Play this ability as add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Play this ability as a mana source. Hard to imagine, mused Hana, stroking the petal. Such a lovely flower, inspiring such greed. Old school LotusPetal. From Tempest. Right? That's Tempest. Rico, you just have 4 packs to dodge now. Bobby couldn't dodge the first one. But he had to. Frederick, need more than $33. Frederick with a rare. And all is dust. That plays. Where's that at? All dust. That's number 39 on our list. So you're going to need another hit. Retail exclusive green. Areki, the history of Kamigawa. That's another hit. So you do get 2 hits at the end. Where's Areki? He's number 42. So you hit 39 and 42. They're not going to add up to 33 plus. All is dust is $8.75. Market $8.75 for Frederick. $8.75. All dust in pack 2. And Riki, retail exclusive, is 829. So you hit 829 and 875. Riki, market price 829. 829 Riki. Retail exclusive in pack 2. 875 and 829. Brings you to 1704. Oh, and all his dust is a casting cost of 7. Each player sacrifices all colored permanents he or she controls. The emergence of the Eldrazi isn't necessarily a bad thing, as long as you've already lived a fulfilling and complete life without regrets. And then Riki is a 1/2 for 3 casting costs. Whenever you play a legendary spell, draw a card. After his death, Monk spent 10 years transcribing the tattoos from Riki's body and gathering stories from those who spoke with him. Thus, the volume you hold was written, The History of Kamigawa. So just down to 3 packs, Rico. Shane and Vigor is at $12.97. So he needs about $20. Shane, your last chance here for the sweep. Shane. Rare. A deep glow skate. No help. Retail exclusive. Green. Archetype of endurance. No help. So just down to 2 packs, Rico. Courtney and Johnny. They both need a big one to get the $33. Courtney. A crew fix. No help. Another rare. A Whir of Invention. Retail exclusive. Black. An Undead War Chief. That plays, but that's not going to get you there. Where is Undead? Undead War Chief is number 35 on our list. 1/1 for 4 casting costs. Zombie spells you play cost 1 less to play, and zombies you control get +2/+1. It has the strength of 7 men. In fact, it used to be 7 men. So you're just down to 1 pack that can hurt you, Rico. Can Johnny pull some last pack magic? Undead War Chief is $9.93. Market price $9.93. Courtney, $9.93. This is it, Rico. Last pack that can hurt you. Johnny needs Marrow Gnawer, Minamo or Minamo, School at Water's Edge, Teferi's Protection, Perforos, Recruiter of the Guard, Amulet of Vigor, Demonic Tutor, Ristic Study, or Mana Crypt. 1 card. Johnny. With a... Ooh, that plays. Where's Asceticism? That is number 37 on our list. Let me see how close he is, because he's got another. He's got a rare and then his retail exclusive. Asceticism is ASC. Where is it? 962. Market 962. $962 for Johnny. $962 set impact 2. So you're about what, 23 something down. Need another hit at least. Rare. Ooh, and he gets another hit. Couple green hits for him. Eldritch Evolution. How much closer does that put him? That's number 28 on our list. Man, giving Rico a sweat here. Eldritch. That's another 1185. Eldritch Evolution. Market 1185. So that puts him up over 20. $962 and $1185. Puts him at $21.47. So he only needs another $12 here in his retail exclusive. For some last pack magic. White. No, a Spelltith Enforcer. Does not get him there. But I like the 2 green hits at the end. Which one was worth more? Evolution. Asceticism is 5 casting costs. Creatures you control can't be the target of spells or abilities your opponent control. And for 2, you regenerate target creature. Let my ignominy build walls thicker than iron and stronger than dark steel, said Thrun. And then Eldritch Evolution is a 3 casting cost sorcery. As an additional cost to cast it, sacrifice a creature. Search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. Put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library and exile Evolution. Definitely Money in the Box came out in the second war again. Man, yeah, hits galore in War 2. So what were these now? These were Alter, Riki, All Is Dust. Riki, All Is Dust. Asceticism, Undead. Evolution, Shizo, Vigor, Selvala, and Petal. And Bobby, Frederick, Shane will not be put in our giveaway drawing because he won War 1. Courtney and Johnny will go in for War 2. Here you go, Rico. A couple nice wins for Rico in a row here. Most recent box of MH2 and now this one. He gets Alter, retail exclusive Riki, All Is Dust, Asceticism, retail exclusive Undead Warchief, Eldritch Evolution, retail exclusive Shizo, Vigor, Selvala, and LotusPetal. Yeah, look at all the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green hits alone for Rico. And Rico wins it with 33-14. Bobby comes in second with 23-66. Johnny had 21-47. Frederick had 17-04. Shane had 12-97. And Courtney had 9-93. So what is that? 24 and 21. 45, 55, 88, 98, 105. It's about $120 in top loaders there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits for Rico. War 1 for our credit giveaway. So congrats to David Z and Dirty Dog for winning Dominaria Remastered, and then Shane and Rico for winning Mystery Retail. And I have to take out Shane and Rico. Shane and Rico. Shane's 2 spots. So here's our list for $30 credit. Frederick's additional, Final Boss, David, Sandra, Dirty Dog, Bobby, Johnny, Courtney, and Frederick. We will randomize it 5 times. Name at the top after 5 wins $30 credit. 1 is David. 2 is Final Boss. 3 is Johnny. 4 is Frederick. Here comes our winner. Johnny jumps back up top. So Johnny gets $30 credit. Like I said, this is how it's gonna go. So I'll probably post the next 2 boxes midweek next week. And it'll be another Dom Remastered and then a double Masters. They'll be our next 2 boxes available. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, Magical Box Breaks and Wars. You guys, enjoy your weekend. I'll be in touch. Peace.